Is that?
Quali, that's Lululemon. When I was your age, my daycare teachers taught us a song named A Sailor Went to Sea. It starts like this. A sailor went to sea to see what he could see, but all that he could see was the bottom of the deep blue sea. In the version of the song that we sang at daycare, the sailor sails to China. A sailor went to China to see what he could China. When they sang that part, the teachers pulled up the corners of their eyes. I remember looking around at all the other kids and the teachers pulling up the corners of their eyes and thinking, is that what they think I am? I wanted to be a good kid, to follow along with what everybody else was doing, but there was a voice inside of me telling me that what they were doing was wrong. The next time we sang the song in the circle, I didn't pull up the corners of my eyes. That was the first time that I consciously decided to defy an adult. Nobody noticed my silent protest. They kept on singing and pulling up the corners of their eyes. I don't want you to experience what I did, but it's inevitable. Every Asian American I know that grew up in America has stories like mine. It makes me so sad and so frustrated that you will eventually experience being treated as less than because you're different. Please know that they are wrong. You, Kwali, are not less than. So what does Lululemon have to do with all this? They're an apparel company based in Canada, founded in 1988, that started out making overpriced see-through yoga pants. In 2004, Lululemon's founder, Chip Wilson, was asked by a reporter from the National Post Business magazine what the name Lululemon means. He revealed, the reason the Japanese liked my former skateboard brand Homeless was because it had an L in it, and a Japanese marketing firm wouldn't come up with a brand name with an L in it. L is not in their vocabulary. It's a tough pronunciation for them. So I thought, next time I have a company, I'll make a name with 3 L's and see if I can get 3 times the money. It's kind of exotic for them. I was playing with the L's and came up with Lululemon. It's funny to watch them try to say it. It's funny to watch them try to say it. Wilson casually admitted to a reporter that the name of his brand was a slur he created to mock the way Japanese people speak. And nothing happened. That was 21 years ago. Even though Wilson no longer runs Lululemon and the brand's current leadership has attempted to distance the company from their founder, they still cling to their name, Lululemon. The Major League Baseball team known as the Cleveland Guardians and the National Football League team known as the Washington Commanders both dropped their anti-Native American mascots and names after using them for almost 100 years. Lululemon has only existed for 27 years, but they still cling to their original anti-Asian name. I know it's hard to imagine now, Quality, because I'm fat and out of shape, but Dad used to be a runner. I wasn't a good runner, but I had fun and enjoyed it. I don't enjoy it anymore, in large part because Lululemon is now a running apparel brand. They spend a lot of money recruiting running content creators, running ambassadors, and running clubs. The more running communities embraced Lululemon, the less space there was for me, until Lululemon was fully entrenched and there was no space left for me. Now, a lot of runners aren't aware that Lululemon's name is steeped in racism. The ones that do know don't say anything for fear of jeopardizing their opportunities to partner with Lululemon. Quali, even though speaking up and demanding change has rendered me a pariah, I'm doing this in the hopes that Lululemon accepts their opportunity to disavow their racist past and begin anew. I hope that one day I can tell you the story of how people demanded that Lululemon do the right thing, and even though it was hard, they did. Right now, it doesn't look like that's what's going to happen. That's the other thing that I want you to learn. Just because something seems insurmountable and doing it requires sacrifice doesn't mean that you shouldn't do it. Maybe using our voices will convince other people to use theirs. Okay?
Okay.